Hi everybody, today is day 75 of 90 of the Team Heart live Facebook challenge, and it is after 9 o'clock, and today was a really long full day for me. I got up at 5:30 and had to get a kid off to work and then get home, and I had only a few minutes to get myself ready and out the door, and on my way to Seattle because I was in Seattle all day today on venue tours with clients, taking them around to see different options for their holiday party and trying to decide which location we wanted to book for their party. And it was a really fun day, and I had a great day hanging out with them. And it happens to be one of the things I really like about my job, because it's when a lot of the creativity flows. You get to talk about all the possibilities of what you can actually do in a venue. But it is late and I am tired, and I just wanted to talk about one little thing. So when my kids were little, they all had this, Ray bought each one of my kids an oversized stuffed animal when they were born. And so Brandon had this big giant bulldog that was bigger than he was in his crib when he was born. And I don't know what made Ray decide that he wanted to do that, but when Travis came along, he bought him this big giant oversized bunny with floppy ears and big floppy feet. And then when Nick was born, he got this big oversized duck, and they were just the kids' toys, and they just were with them from the day they were born till they were toddlers. And actually, I think Brandon still has his bulldog, and I think Travis still has Bunny. I don't think Nick has the duck. But another thing happened. So my oldest nephew, Patrick, when he was little, he got this teddy that was given to him by, I believe it was by my mom and dad. I might be wrong. He'll correct me. But it's Teddy, and it's his teddy. And the kid has slept with it, like, he's in his 30s now, and he slept with it every day. And I don't know if he still sleeps with it now that he's married, but I know he still has it. And at this point, Teddy is grungy, probably would fall apart if he was in a bath. And he's been sewn together many times, and he is well loved, but it's Teddy, and he's sacred. And all of my kids have the same thing, which I just thought was so interesting, that this is like something they developed, and they all have a teddy, and they're all very similar. They're made of the same material, and they all look kind of alike. But they all have this teddy, and it's their teddy, and it sleeps on their bed, and you can't touch it. They sleep with it. It's their special animal. And they're grown men now, so I think it's kind of humorous, but I adore it, because it just melts my heart when I think about it, because they love these stuffed animals. And my little Nicholas, when he was little, my mom actually bought the little soft white polar bear that used to be, it was on a commercial, and I can't remember which commercial it was, but because she just thought it was so cute. Well, my son was always with my parents, and he latched on to that Polie. We called him Polie, and they couldn't get it away from him. And so eventually my mom and dad bought Nicholas Polie. Isn't he cute? So this was Nicholas's teddy, and he slept with it every night, and he it was his best friend forever. And when Polie started to show some wear and tear, I don't know if you can see, but he's had a little surgery on his tummy, and there's like a little a rub spot there where the fur is going away, and he's had a couple little stitches to like keep the beans the bean soft stuff inside of him. And Nicholas, when he probably turned 16, he gave me Polie. So Polie sleeps with me now, and Polie, actually, he doesn't sleep with me because that would be sacrilegious. But he's in my room, and I protect him for Nicholas. And every now and then Nicholas asks to see him, and I pull him out, and he loves on him for a minute, and then I put him back. But these sweet, adorable childhood treasures just totally melted my kids' hearts. And every time I see them in pictures, or if I see them around the house, or when I see them in my kids' bedrooms, it's a very emotional moment. But I love it because it reminds me that they're still little kids at heart. So Polie and I have had a very long day, but we want to wish all of you a good evening and remind you that those little intimacies, those little things that mean something to you, whether it's a stuffed animal or it's a teacup in your china closet, or a picture on the wall that someone gave you, those precious memories are worth it. And they're worth snuggling up against, and they're worth remembering, and they're worth taking out and enjoying and sharing the memory with other people. So I am going to get ready for bed because it has been a very long day, and I have to get up really, really early and be back in Seattle tomorrow. So from Polie and me, good night. I love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow.